My name is Alexis, originally from New Mexico, and I wound up at Move because I wanted to get stronger. I have a young kid. I had a kid when I was in my 40s, and so I'm an old mom, and older moms have to be cooler than younger moms because we have to compensate for our age thing and like the apparent lack of energy that you're supposed to have that's like acceptable. And I was like, nah, I don't want to play that game. I want to be the cool old mom. And my daughter and I went skiing in January. Now, I grew up skiing because I grew up in northern New Mexico in Taos. But in January, at 53 years old, this is a little bit of a different story because I hadn't skied in a while, and I felt like I was going to fall down the mountain. Like I was terrified. I didn't feel like I could do it. Like I didn't have the strength suddenly in my legs. And I am not an accident prone person. So like I was like, okay, I'll probably be fine. But it was just painful and terrible. And I was having no fun at all. Speaking of fun mom. So I was like, that's it. I'm going back to the gym because I had been active most of my life. I was a dancer. I was like, and I worked out at the gym a lot and whatever. I was a runner, blah, blah, blah. And when I got pregnant, I stopped working out and I never really did again after that. And so in January, I was like, okay, time to get strong again because I literally felt like I owed it to her and having a fun lifestyle. So that's what ultimately drove me here. So my coach is Gabbi, but I do all my classes with Chase. I'm following in Jorge's footsteps. And then of course, Ash is the ultimate goddess of them all. So I enjoy the whole crew here. The community is killer. I mean, what sold me right out the gate was I brought my kid here one time. I asked if she could tag along. She's 11. She's really cool. She's a great companion and friend. And she's athletic too. She's a dancer. And so I was like, I don't have a place to put her for today. Could she come? And they were like, yeah, bring her here. And then she was around and Chase got super into it. He was like, whoa, you're really strong. And he was giving her some tips. And then Ashley was like, hey, really nice to meet you. Like they were actually genuinely not just tolerant of her being here, but interested in her being here. They were all like, she can come anytime. Because I've been to restaurants where they're like, yeah, no kids in our restaurant. I was like, oh, then that means no me in your restaurant ever. Like, what is that? I raised her to be a rad human who could be in the world with all the rest of us. And so she is. That was it. That was ultimately like, okay, this is my community. This is my home. They get it. They get it. I would say do the fundamentals program. Just start there and see where you're at and see what you stand to gain from a place that's like this because it's different here. It's just a completely different experience. So I would say just do that. Sign up for that. That's a very small commitment for big gain. A lot of return on your investment.